Tingles with my. Hi guys! So I just got a package today from my mom in America. So it's a bit big. Oh, I have opened it already, but I haven't opened everything in there, and I thought I might show you just some of the things that she sent to me and might give us ideas of some things to come. Some aren't, but some nice little fluffy airbag in there. There's another one. So everything is wrapped in this red rubber, which is for my crow's shoes, which I'm doing a commission roleplay on. I do have some designs on that, so that will be coming soon. But it's quite a big piece, so I'll have to show it at the end. So here we have something wrapped in this lovely purple fabric. So my mom teaches children's sewing lessons, and she's also a bit of a quilter. I'll put a link actually to her webpage and galleries so you can see some of her work. But anyway, when she was going through, I spotted this purple and asked her to send it to me, and now I can't for the life of me remember what I was thinking I would do with it. But anyway, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous color, so I'm sure I'll find something to do with it. So inside we have something I'm very excited about. So this is a pedal for my sewing machine. I have a Bernina 807, which is a vintage machine, and the pedal that I had stopped working, so I had one wired on, but it has a bit of a loose connection, and so the machine specialist said that I should get a plug connector from the end and get that done. But my mom has just replaced all of her machines for her sewing students, and so she had an extra 807, and so she was going to sell the machine, but she just decided she could sell it without the pedal and sent me the pedal. So it's 2 pieces, and I do have to plug it into a transformer. You can see the front here. Berninas are lovely pieces of equipment. I'll show you the plug as well. So this is the part that plugs into, obviously, the power. This plugs into the pedal, and then this is the part that plugs into the back of the machine. So it'll be quite handy. I've been kind of working my way through sewing myself a wardrobe. I'm not sewing everything in it, but I am sewing myself a wardrobe. So so it'll be handy. I will, once I kind of have it to a completed state, I think obviously there'll always be a little bit of flux, but when I am happy with that, then I will do a video kind of modeling all my pieces and everything like that, but don't hold your breath, that could be a little while. So next we have scratch. I've never tried this, so I am someone who does get heat exhaustion quite easily, so sports drinks are very good for me if I'm exercising in the summer. My mom was talking to me one day, and she'd gone out and hadn't taken anything to drink with her, and it sounded like she had a bit of heat exhaustion when we were talking, and so I said, get some salt in you as soon as possible, because I think obviously we share the same genetic code, so she's having the same difficulties that I do. But anyway, so she told me that this is what she normally uses, is scratch, and I'd never tried it, so she sent me some of that, so I will give that a try sometime, especially since it's getting a bit warmer. Most of this is sewing stuff, like a lovely new pair of sewing scissors. If you know me, which probably not a lot of you do in that way, and my family, we are very particular about sewing scissors. My husband brought in this package actually when I was to bring it in, and he's like, can I open it? Can I open it? And I was like, yeah, go ahead. And he went through about 2 or 3 different pairs of scissors on my desk, and I said, nope, you can't use those, you can't use those, because it's very important to have very nice sharp scissors when you're cutting through thread and fabric. So it will be very handy to have another pair of fabric scissors. I think we'll do these two together. So these are both feet, one in an official box, one in my mother's packaging. So here we have a walking foot. So normally when you sew, you have little feed dogs on the bottom of the sewing machine that grabs your fabric from the bottom and pushes it through. So that can actually cause a little bit of differentiation between your top and bottom. And so when you need something that more gets pulled from the top, then that's what a walking foot is for. So they're quite a handy little thing. And so the Mini-Matic, I think, is from the 60s or 70s. It's quite an old machine. So the walking foot that goes with it is also vintage. You can see it there. It's the actual. Don't want to damage the box. It's a quite old box with a few little bits. I could pull that bit out. So it's a walking foot. They're quite beefy. You'll see compared to the other feet that it's quite a lot bigger. But so these are the little bits that go down. So it's quite handy though for when you do need it. I've used it for quilting lines. If you want straight quilting lines and you're not, well, if you want quite straight quilting lines, it's really good for that. And if you don't quilt at all, you probably wouldn't care. But I think there were 4 in here. Nice paper towel there. More expensive than the paper towels I buy, certainly. So here's, it's gonna be hard to show these up. I'll have to show them one at a time. So we have that. So that is a blind man's hem. It helps you, if you roll the fabric over under that, then it helps you hold it down by having this other little bit in there. And that's basically just another one, but metal instead of black. And then this, I believe, is a zipper foot, but I don't know exactly what it does. My mom told me these ones, but I can't remember. And then this is good if you need about a 1/4 inch hem. This is good for curling it over. This will actually automatically curl over your fabric at the end. So that'll actually be quite handy because I do that sort of thing quite often. Probably wrap these back up. So I do have, I already have quite a few feet from my machine, but we were shopping in the house, shop of Mom, we'll say, her basement, seeing what feet I might want. Because she's a sewing teacher, she does acquire quite a few different bits and pieces. Not that she didn't before that, but definitely now she has a business reason to do so. So this is really cute. So I'm sure this is what happened. I don't actually remember telling my mom this, but I had a roommate who lived with us, and she used my spatula to make something, and then it stained, because it wasn't actually food. But anyway, and so that got stained, and then she threw it away without even asking me. And she said she was going to replace it, and she did actually a couple weeks ago, but it was almost a year ago that she actually stained it and threw it away in the first place. So I think my mom sent these to kind of help me in the meantime. So that's really cute, because I don't even remember telling her that. So then we also have just a few photos. Some of these have names on them. And I haven't really decided about putting my name out there. It doesn't actually have my last name. But anyway, I have something from my sister's wedding, some photos from my grandparents, and then my grandpa, who passed, I think he passed in 2008, his 80th birthday, which was in 2003. So those would be nice to look through a bit later. And I think I must have taken something out of the box because I was really excited to show something. I don't think it's actually in here. So my mom also got me some rotary blades. As you know, well, you may know, from my fabric, I am a bit of a quilter. Might actually give you guys an update on that one since I finished one little panel. So I might show that to you guys. But anyway, she's giving me some new rotary blades, which are quite handy. I she's given me a nice little pair of scissors. Nice sharp pair. You can't have too many sharp scissors when you sew. Yeah, I think I took out 2 of the things. So she's also got me Steam-A-Seam 2. There's the front. So I use this in my quilting. I use the Steam-A-Seam Light for my things like my Hughesy quilt, but like if you've seen my Crow's Clothes Taylor roleplay, in that one I have a my Show My YouGotGov banner, which is a crow's banner. So that's the sort of thing I would use this for, that type of applique. So very sweet of my mom. Always wants to keep me supplied. And I think that's everything that's inside our rubber. So I'll show you the rubber. So it's very small check. Should give me plenty of grip, and it's actually quite a big piece. So I should be able to do quite a few shoes on here. I think it's about the right thickness. I have another piece of rubber that I got that was a little bit too thick for barefoot shoes, but I think this will be just about perfect. I'm quite happy with it. But that mini check is just so cute on the bottom. So should give me plenty of grip as well. So that's the end of that. I did get, my mom sent me a healthy supply of needles as well, and she sent me the most amazing unpicker things. I think I was so excited I put them onto my sewing desk and didn't put them back in the box, so that's why they're not here for me to show you. But I was so excited about those because I've been unpicking with like a needle and scissors, which is very ineffective. So anyway, just thought I'd do a short little video on that since that came in today, and you can see how much my mom loves me. No, but she really does take care of me, especially as you can see with my sewing supplies. I did pay for the rubber. I just had that sent to her because it was cheaper to get it sent to the States, and she was sending me the package already. But anyway, just thought I would share that with you. Let me know, especially if there's any sewers out there, anything that you really liked, or if you have any questions.